Hello, I'm PS3 and welcome back to the video. So one of the things you've probably worked out about me by now is that I like to do very strange builds in Minecraft. And yeah, this is something I like to do because Minecraft is a sandbox game, so why not make a chest out of chests? Why not work out how you can make a danger sign that can be lit from a distance? These are very fun ideas to me, and I just love pushing the boundaries because that's what Minecraft is all about, in my opinion. However, one of the times I pushed the boundaries and really failed at it was when I decided, you know what, YouTube comments have a terrible reputation. Why don't we see if people can put aside their differences and work together for one huge house project? And we had hundreds and hundreds of comments. It took hours and hours of building, and here is the result of YouTube comments build a house. As you can see, literally the worst piece of art ever. Like, it looks like it's some weird modern art stuff, but yeah, basically YouTube comments build a house was a big failure, and I realized that, you know what, YouTube comments, they just can't work together to build a house. The only working together we got was a redstone block and a TNT, and that's what that created. So I figured, let's go to Twitter and let's do Twitter comments build a house. So this time I made the area very slightly smaller, and we had something more coherent in there. Like, you can see there's almost a semblance of a house in here, but still, it's terrible. No one worked together. We had this big just, split, like diversion thing, and everything was just all over the place with, an enchantment table over here that technically kind of works, and basically nothing worked. We almost had a wither. Basically, things didn't work correctly. It was terrible. So today, we're trying one more time. They say the definition of insanity is repeating the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, but today, we're doing YouTube comments build a house 2.0, and I'm going to request your help. That's right, you watching this right now, although, requesting a like or a share or subscribe, whatever, I'd appreciate those things. But if you do one thing today for any of my videos, I would request that you leave a comment on the channel, on this video in particular actually, because every single one of the comments on this video will be used to build a house for YouTube comments build a house 2.0. So yeah, if you want to join in this project and you want to actually try and build a house with all the rest of the comments, then bear in mind there are going to be some rules and there's going to be some ways for you to do this. First of all, I'm going to to help you make this easier, I've made the area much smaller. I've realized the bigger the area, so look at this was 50-50-50, the more people just come up with random coordinates and try to place things in the sky, and this time we've made the area much smaller. It's going to be 15 by 15 by 10, so 15 blocks wide, 15 blocks deep, and 10 blocks tall. So that means that if you want to place coordinates, then it's going to be 15 blocks this way, so your X goes first, then your Y coordinates are going to be going up, that can go up to 10, and then your Z coordinates can go up to 15, all the way this way. So if you want to place a block at 15, 15 blocks that way, 15 blocks that way, one block up to the surface, then you could place a hopper over there, for instance. So yeah, this will work for any block in the game, any placeable block, an item. I'm gonna resist and say no TNT this time, or you do whatever you need to do. But you can place any block in the game if you really have to, and then you want to place that. Give me the block you want to place as well as the coordinates, and if you place that, then that's how that will go. However, I'm gonna request, don't just leave a comment by yourself. Don't just be like, oh yeah, at 10 I want to have an end portal frame. What I'm gonna request you do, so we can try and prove that YouTube comments can do something that isn't just modern art, is read the other comments first, because I'm not only going to be letting any comment become a, so you can leave your own comment and there'll be people on there, but also if you leave a reply to someone else's comment, then you will be, that comment will count as well, and we'll do it in order of that sort of thing. So yeah, if you want to start a chain and get something going, leave a comment down below. You have to leave, if you want me to put it in there, the block you choose, and then 3 coordinates, the X coordinate first, the Y coordinate second, the Z coordinate third, and then you can also leave something after that if you want to encourage other people to help you out. So together, we can try and build a house. This is our plot right here. Can we do it? That's up to you to decide. And again, I'm going to request, please try and work together. Do what you got to do. Please, make sure you only leave actual blocks. Again, you can't be like, oh, flint and steel there, expecting it to light TNT or something. And third of all, please, let's do something and see if we can manage to make it work this time. I feel like based on the 2 results before, I read off the idea. I was like, this is never working. I can never make a people build a house together, because it seems like there just isn't enough community spirit. There isn't enough working together, and things don't end up getting done. It just ends up being like, well, that wasn't so great, was it? But can we do that today? That's the question I leave to all of you in the comment section down below, and that's a question we'll be answering at some point in the next, let's say we'll give it a week. So if this video is more than a week or 2 or 3 weeks old, then it might not be put in there. But after a few weeks, I'll go back down there, I'll read all the comments, I'll place them down, and we'll see what the YouTube comments will build as a house. I'm really excited to see this one. I've even made a little area here. I got that excited. I was like, let's prepare things, let's get things ready, because I genuinely think we've got a chance this time. If everyone knows that we've failed twice before, we know the reasons we failed, no teamwork, and also people trying to use the wackiest block blocks in the furthest places. Also the reason was things were too far apart. Maybe, just maybe this time, we can get a house, or at least something that resembles a house. Because in here, we almost had something where people are like, oh yeah, we've got a chest, we've got walls around the chest, and like, this is like a kitchen kind of thing, and like, if you look over here, we almost had something going on in some places, and again, 2 people work together, even if it was for an explosion, there was some teamwork. If we can use the best elements of those things, maybe, just maybe, we can get something going on here. So yeah, I hope you leave a comment down below. I hope you do the best you can do, and we'll see what happens in a little bit. So thank you very much for watching today's video. Like it if you liked it, share if you really liked it, subscribe around here, and make sure you leave a comment and try your best. Again, read the comments before you leave yours. Try and work out that, like, oh, I'll place my block next to his, because if you don't do that, we end up with that instead. But anyway, that's just my advice. Do whatever you want to do, and I'll place it in this area in a few weeks' time. Goodbye.